I'm Debbie Venice, and just wanted to take a few minutes to say, as this year comes to a close, wanted to talk about a little bit about Dayton Liederkranz Turner and the time between Christmas and New Year's, which is known as Svish Endin Jaren. It's a time to reflect back on the old year and plan ahead for the coming year. 2021 began with our first ever multi-year Prinsenpaar reign by Prins Jarvi and Prinsessin Erin. They reigned over the sinfully decadent dessert contest and our virtual Fasching. The virtual Fasching included announcing the winner of the sinfully decadent dessert contest, Mirinda Mucci. This also included a Fasching-themed trivia contest that was hosted by Chrissy Galaise, an interview with Eric Hetzel with the Schuhpopler und Trachtenverein Bavaria, and a pictorial review of our prior Prinsenpaars. The schnitzel, cabbage, and cabbage roll dinners were combined into one event for a comfort food carryout. We also applied for and were approved for Dayton's patio permit program. This was the beginning of the beer gardens on the second and fourth Saturdays of the month that now feature German wine and over 60 German beers. In the spring, a decision had to be made regarding Germanfest Picnic. The decision was made to hold this again at the clubhouse. Excuse me for a second. With the cooperation of the City of Dayton, Dayton Public Works, RTA, Dayton Fire Department, Dayton Police Department, and our neighbors in the St. Anne's Hill neighborhood, Germanfest Picnic was able to close East 5th Street from Kiowee to South Dutoit and expand out onto the street. During this, we overcame challenges, and many felt that the Germanfest Picnic was home as we came back to the clubhouse where it all began in the 1980s. And that was under the guidance of Wanda Weidman. Part of the Germanfest Picnic was also a German potato salad contest. And the winner of the German potato salad contest was Holly Dole. The year continued with the return of dance lessons and choir practices. Our Oktoberfest included a U.S. Steinholding contest, with the winners of the Steinholding contest advancing to the finals at Germania's Christkindlmarket. We introduced the Brotzeit board, which is Germany's original charcuterie board, and we held a German wine tasting. The fall beer tasting was held in the Great Hall and was very well attended. The fall also brought the return of the new Brotzeit Abend, where several members made the decision to step forward into leadership roles within the organization. This included the restart of the genealogy group for 2022. We also held our St. Martin's Day celebration as a virtual event again this year, and that can be viewed on the DLT Volunteer YouTube channel and on Facebook. Christkindlmarkt, one thing I don't want to forget is we also crowned our new Prinsenpaar, Prinsessin Lisa and Prince Jerry, who will reign over our Fasching event in 2022. The Christkindlmarkt was held the second weekend in December, and it was wonderful to see everyone and share in Gemütlichkeit and German Glühwein. This year also included our second Christkindangel, along with a Find the Gnome adventure for kids of all ages. Danke Sylvie for leading the team in decorating for Christkindlmarkt and setting up the Find the Gnome adventure. Also danke to Eileen for leading the food team, Peggy and Shelley for leading the Konditorei, Cornelia for leading specialty drinks, which included the Glühwein, and Uli for vendor coordination. And thank you, Danke, to all of our fabulous volunteers who helped to make this event a success. Also would like to say Danke to Amelia Richards, our Christkind angel. The Trockton donations from Herta Roth and Philomena King's families were used to create the beautiful golden ivory Christkind angel Trockton that you can see here in the picture with Amelia. As we look forward to 2022, we do have a full year of events. The beer gardens will continue on the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of the month. January also includes our annual meeting, schnitzel dinner, and the return of the genealogy group, which will be a virtual event this year, or at least in January. February brings us Fasching with the Prinzen Paar of Lisa and Jerry. The cabbage roll dinner will be in March, and the spring beer tasting will be in April. In May, we'll see the return of the World Affair at the Dayton Convention Center, which is super exciting. July will be the semi-annual meeting, followed in August by Germanfest Picnic. The year will end strong with our October German American Day celebration hosted by the Eintracht Club, DLT's Oktoberfest, followed in November by the new member Brotzeitabend, St. Martin's Day, and the fall beer tasting. The year will close out in December with a Christmas concert, Christkindlmarkt, a family Christmas party, and the return of the New Year's Sylvester party. All of this along with the beer gardens on the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of the month throughout the year. We hope to see you at Dayton Liederkranz Turner in the Dayton German Club in 2022 as we go trucking along. I hope everyone has a wonderful new year. And again, we look forward to seeing you at the Dayton Liederkranz Turner, the Dayton German Club in 2022.